तव देव कस्त्वं कोऽहं कुत आयातः कामे जननी को मे तातः इति परिभावय सर्वमसारं विश्वं त्यक्त्वा स्वप्नविचारं त्वयि मयि चान्यत्रैको विष्णुः व्यर्थं कुप्यसि मय्यसहिष्णुः भवसमचित्तः सर्वत्र त्वं वाञ्छस्याच्चिर्याद्यदि विष्णुत्वं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ कंटिन्यू सर्वस्मिन्नपि स्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृज भेदाज्ञानं मम क्रोधं लोभं मोहम् त्यक्त्वात्मानं पश्यति सोऽहम् आत्मज्ञानविहीना मूढा ते पच्यन्ते नरकनिगूढा गेयं गीता नाम सहस्रम् ध्येयं श्रीपतिरूपमजस्रम् ज्ञेयं सज्जनसङ्गे चित्तम् देयं दीनं देयं दीनजनाय च वित्तम् सुखतः क्रियते रामा भोगः पश्चादन्तशरीरे रोगः यद्यपि लोके मरणं शरणं तदपि न मुञ्चति पापचरणम् अर्थमनर्थं भावय नित्यं नास्ति ततः सुखलेशः सत्यम् पुत्रादपि धनभाजां भीतिः सर्वत्रैषा विहिता रीतिः प्राणायामं प्रत्याहारं नित्यानित्यविवेकविचारं जाप्यसमेतसमाधिविधानं कुर्ववधानं महदवधानं गुरुचरणाम्बुजनिर्भरभक्तः संसारादचिराद्भवमुक्तः सेन्द्रियमानसनियमादेवं द्रक्ष्यसि निजहृदयस्थं देवं मूढ कश्चन वैयाकरणः डुग्रिङ्करणाध्यानधुरीणः श्रीमच्छङ्कर भगवच्छिष्यै बोधित आसीच्छोदितकरणः भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दम् गोविन्दं भज मूढमते नामस्मरणादन्यमुपायं नहि पश्यामो भवतरणे भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दम् गोविन्दं भज मूढमते संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुग्रिन् करणे। ओके, साधना पंचकम। वेदो नित्यमधीयताम्, वेदो नित्यमधीयताम्, तदुदितं कर्म स्वनुष्ठीयताम्, तदुदितं कर्म स्वनुष्ठीयताम्, तेनेशस्य विधीयताम्, तेनेशस्य विधीयताम्, अपचितिः काम्ये मतिस्त्यज्यताम्, अपचितिः काम्ये मतिस्त्यज्यताम्, पापौघः परिधूयताम्, पापौघः परिधूयताम्, भवसुखे दोषोऽनुसन्धीयताम्, भवसुखे दोषोऽनुसन्धीयताम्, आत्मेच्छाव्यवसीयताम्, आत्मेच्छाव्यवसीयताम्, निजगृहात् तूर्णं विनिर्गम्यताम्, निजगृहात् तूर्णं विनिर्गम्यताम्, संगसत्सु विधीयताम्, संगसत्सु विधीयताम्, भगवतो भक्तिर्दृढाधीयताम्, भगवतो भक्तिर्दृढाधीयताम्, शान्त्यादिः परिचीयताम्, शान्त्यादिः परिचीयताम्, दृढतरं कर्माशु सन्त्यज्यताम्, दृढतरं कर्माशु सन्त्यज्यताम्, सद्विद्वानुपसृप्यताम्, सद्विद्वानुपसृप्यताम्, प्रतिदिनं तत्पादुकासेव्यताम्, प्रतिदिनं तत्पादुकासेव्यताम्, ब्रह्मैकाक्षरमर्थ्यताम्, ब्रह्मैकाक्षरमर्थ्यताम्, श्रुतिशिरो वाक्यं समाकर्ण्यताम्, श्रुतिशिरो वाक्यं समाकर्ण्यताम्, वाक्यार्थश्च विचार्यताम्, वाक्यार्थश्च विचार्यताम्, श्रुतिशिरः पक्षः समाश्रीयताम्, श्रुतिशिरः पक्षः समाश्रीयताम्, दुस्तर्कात् सुविरम्यताम्, दुस्तर्कात् सुविरम्यताम्, श्रुतिमतस्तर्कोऽनुसन्धीयताम्, श्रुतिमतस्तर्कोऽनुसन्धीयताम्, ब्रह्मास्मीति विभाव्यताम्, ब्रह्मास्मीति विभाव्यताम्, अहरहर्गर्वः परित्यज्यताम्, अहरहर्गर्वः परित्यज्यताम्, देहेऽहमिति रुज्यताम् बुधजनैः, देहेऽहमिति रुज्यताम् बुधजनैः, वादः परित्यज्यताम्, वादः परित्यज्यताम्, क्षुद्व्याधिश्च चिकीत्स्यताम्, क्षुद्व्याधिश्च चिकीत्स्यताम्, प्रतिदिनं भिक्षौषधं भुज्यताम्, प्रतिदिनं भिक्षौषधं भुज्यताम्, स्वाद्वन्नान्न तु याच्यताम्, स्वाद्वन्नान्न तु याच्यताम्, विधिवशात् प्राप्तेन सन्तुष्ट्यताम्, विधिवशात् प्राप्तेन सन्तुष्ट्यताम्, शीतोष्णातिविषह्यताम् शीतोष्णातिविषह्यताम् न तु वृथा वाक्यं समुच्चार्यताम् न तु वृथा वाक्यं समुच्चार्यताम् औदासीन्यमभीप्स्यताम् औदासीन्यमभीप्स्यताम् जनकृपैर्नैष्ठुर्यमुत्सृज्यताम् जनकृपानैष्ठुर्यमुत्सृज्यताम् एकान्ते सुखमास्यताम् एकान्ते सुखमास्यताम् परतरे चेतः समाधीयताम् परतरे चेतः समाधीयताम् पूर्णात्मासु समीक्ष्यताम् पूर्णात्मासु समीक्ष्यताम् जगदिदं तद्व्याधितं दृश्यताम् जगदिदं तद्वाधितं दृश्यताम् प्राक्कर्म प्रविलाप्यताम् प्राक्कर्म प्रविलाप्यताम् चितिबलान्याप्युत्तरैश्लिष्यताम् चितिबलान्नाप्युत्तरैश्लिष्यताम् प्रारब्धं त्विह भुज्यताम् प्रारब्धं त्विह भुज्यताम् अथ परब्रह्मात्मना स्थीयताम् अथ परब्रह्मात्मना स्थीयताम्. So in the last class of Bhaja Govindam, Mohamudgaraha, the Acharyas have taught why do we fight with others. The Shloka 24. Tvayi mayi cha anyaha atra ekaha Vishnuhu. We are all that one Vishnuhu. Vyartham kupyasi maya sahishnuhu. Why are you losing your patience and getting disturbed about it and losing your temper? Bhavasamachittaha sarvatratvam. We are all that one complete thing in this bhavasamachittaha. Vanchasyad achirad yadi vishnutvam. If we just lose the focus that we are that one Vishnu, then that Dvaita Bhava will continue to be like this. So, move from Dvaita Bhava to Advaita Bhava and see everything as one. Then there is no question of fighting or doing anything. From Dehatma Buddhi go to Jivatma Buddhi, from the Jivatma Buddhi go to Atma Buddhi. And once you are in Atma Buddhi, there is only one thing, there is no second thing at all. Okay. So the gold in the bangle will never tell the gold in the ring that you are inferior. The bangle will never tell the ring you are inferior, because both are made up of the same, assuming 24 karat gold. Right? So there is no scope of saying one is inferior, one is superior, I am correct, you are wrong. When you look at it from Abheda Drishtya, Ekameva Advitiya Aham Brahma Asmi. Okay. Now, from that, the Acharya says, Shatro mitre putre bandhuhu makuru yatnam vigraha sandhav. So the more you see duality, the more you see different people all around, the more you see different things, the more you build relationship, vigraha sandhav, they will come together and they will move away. Okay, so that things will happen. Yatha kashtham cha sameyatam yapodadau Sametya cha vyapeyatam tadvad bhuta samagamaha. When the logs are transported through the water from the heights, there is flowing water and big logs are cut and then they are transported. So they will flow with the water in full speed. Big logs. Only elephants can move them, real heavy ones. And when they are coming in that water, when they are flowing in full speed, they will come and hit another log and separate out. Yatha kashtam cha sameyatam mahodadau sametya cha vyapeyatam. Having come, they separate. Tadvad bhuta samagamaha. In this bhavasama chittam, we are all like just coming together. Train mein, third seat, fourth seat, aaju baju mein bete. Just be happy about it. Get down in your platform and go. Don't think too much more than that, which includes everyone that in one train, in one compartment, in this Janma, when I am traveling towards Sadgati, today's travel means this Janma's travel. I have got so many Shatru, Mitra, Putra, Bandhu, and then I connect all this together, and after death all this goes off. So next Janma, it is something else. Next day, some other people sit in the same train around me. Don't value more than that. Keep moving ahead. Why are we breaking our head? Ma kuru yatnam vigraha sandau bhavasama chittam. No, the next line is something different. The next line is different. Okay, fine. The next line is, if someone knows it, it is not in my notes here. I have wrongly written here.
Sarvasminnapi pashyatmanam.
Sarvatraisha pashyatmanam.
Sarvasminnapi.
Sarvasminnapi pashyatmanam. Then Sarvatrotsuja bhedatjnanam.
Yes.
Correct? Sarvasminnapi pashyatmanam. Look everyone as one Atma. Sarvatra api pashya atmanam. Sarva utsrujya bheda ajnanam. That delusion that this is different, throw it off. It is only one Atma. We are all just one Atma, which are put by different body. For example, we have 5 fingers, but do the 5 finger fight with each other? No, because they all know that they are the part of the same body. Only when does the left hand fight with your right hand? Say that you are correct. Does the right hand wink at your left hand? No, you can't write with this hand. Correct? Does the left hand say, no, you can't do something else with the right hand? No. Because they believe that they are all part of that one. So they are complementary to each other. They will keep working that way. Same way every person has come Bhavatarane for exhausting their prarabdha. They will do their karma and they will move ahead. You should do the karma. Not more than that, we should value anything, including all the relations. All the relations. No exclusions here. Okay. So one need not be very emotional about my husband, my wife, my children, my parents. All included. All are included. But we are not saying that you need to be completely like that. No. Any binding, I will not even come near, I will not even see anything. That is another stupidity, other extreme. Mature out. That which is happening is like a movie which is going on. But I am that Abheda Brahman. I am that who is just not going to get attached to anything. Pictures will keep coming and going. That means every day there will be some change. There are no surprises in life at all. One need not be surprised in life with good or bad. आज का ये पिक्चर है, उसके लिए पैसा दिया है. I have given my prarabdha paisa. I have to see this picture. I may like it, I may not like it. I continue to see and go ahead. That is how it should be. Okay, good. From here, the Acharya goes to the next one. Kamam krodham lobham moham tyaktvatmanam pashyati soham. Exactly. Only when you see there is a difference, then you get married to one wife, but you get many in-laws. It is exactly the same way. You got married to seeing Dvaita, then you have many problems of Kamam, Krodham, Lobham, Moham. How many people feel that I need to have a desire about myself? Do you have any desire about yourself? You will say, I desire. Do you have desire about yourself? You say, where is the question of about myself? When I myself is there, then where is the question of desire about me? How do you feel about yourself? What is there to feel about me? I am what I am. What is there to feel about me? I can feel about something which is different than me. I cannot feel something about me. If you tell me that how do you feel, how I look at you, then it's a different thing. But how can I see about myself? Can once I look at the other eye and say how beautiful you are? No, they are there, that's all. Exactly like that, if there is only one Advaita, then there is no Dvaita, there is no Bheda. If there is no Bheda, where is the question of Kamam, Krodham, Lobham, Moham? Correct? If it comes, then you have to hold that and go towards from Bheda to Abheda. Pashyatmanam, okay? Pashyatmanam, Tyaktvatmanam Pashyati Soham. Break that difference, looking everything into a bucket, boxing everyone separately. Look that there is one common thread in all. Everyone are common only by one way. Or there are many ways by which all are common. But the most important, the independent substratum is we are all that Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Atma, Nirguna, Brahman, having this outside. So the content being the same, the bottles are different. Every bottle is of a different shape. Every bottle is of a different size. Every bottle has a different color. Every bottle has a different shelf life. Everything is different, but the content is never different. Is never different. Okay. Atma Vihina, Atma Jnana Vihina Mudha. Correct? That is what Acharya said. Nahi rakshati dugrin karane. Why? That knowledge, material knowledge is useless. What is required? Atma Jnanam. Without that, Mudha Jahihi Dhanagama Trishna Kurusad Buddhim Manasi Vitrishna. Okay. So, Mudha, supreme fool, the only knowledge what you need to have is Atma Jnanam. And without that, all the other Jnanam is actually useless knowledge. We may not like to hear it, but then that's a reality. Because only on Atma Jnanam, the rest of the knowledges can really go to the best. So more and more you look at people who are proficient in their field. The more you go, Lata Mangeshkar in singing, Mohammad Rafi in singing, the best actor. The moment they are in that level of perfection, they are only with this Atma Jnanam and nothing else. It is not at all for singing the best for someone. No. It is the best song which my Atma will sing, that will come out. That is how it is. So when you check with them, when they mature out, that is what you will be able to understand. Okay. Now, te pachyante naraka niguda. So, okay, there is a other derogatory word given. अगर ऐसा ऐसा नहीं हुआ तो तुम्हारा नरक मिलेगा. So, okay, we always tell ना, भगवान का पूजा नहीं करेगा तो he will come and break your ears, cut your nose and all that. तो ऐसा, they are taking care of we children and telling that better do it, otherwise तुमको you will be like Manchurian, you will be fried in deep oil. Okay, nicely fried, that boiling oil, just see how it will be. You don't want that, no? Okay, then now sit and pray. Good children, come on. Okay, so learn Atma Jnanam and then go away from this Naraka. Naraka here is Samsara, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. Continuously you are coming inside this world which is the biggest kadai. Then you like a small mosquito falling into that hot oil, and then there is a frying going on, and then after that पूरा रस निकाल के तुमको छोड़ देगा. Again you come back as a fly and fall into the same कढ़ाई. चलते रहेगा. So ये नरक निगूढ़ा क्यों चाहिए? Leave it. Go to that Atmajnanam, and then you will not bother about this. Good. Then how do I do it? For that Acharya gives now simple ways. What? Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram Dhyeyam Shripati Rupam Ajasram Nyeyam Sajjana Sange Chittam Deyam Dina Janayacha Vittam. And along with that, I said these are all called the general Samanya Dharmaha. You have to do Vishesha Dharmaha, which are Vishesha Upasanas, which are Pranayamam, Pratyaharam, Nitya Nitya, correct? Viveka Vicharam, Japya Sameta, Samadhi Vidhanam, Kurvavadhanam, Mahadavadhanam. Okay, so you know the meaning here. Chant Vishnu Sahasranamam. Have little Ganga. Okay, Geyam Gita. Some shlokas of the Gita. Not just chanting, you should know some meaning about it. So every day try to take one shloka. If you take one shloka every day, in 2 years Bhagavad Gita will get over. Just 2 years. Okay, so if we are talking of how many years of this life? And let's understand that from the age of 15 you will understand what is it. Till that you will not. So at least from 15 to 60 can I catch? उसके बाद मालूम नहीं है, आँख दिखेगा नहीं, कान सुनेगा नहीं, दांत गिरा रहेगा. Let's assume all that will happen after 60. But at least 45 years में how many times you can actually learn the Gita one shloka every day? Just one shloka every day. Too difficult? Correct? That is what is said. But we spend 15 years thinking, when is that good day I should start to learn Gita? We spend 15 years thinking, no, I will start. That once I complete all this, then I will start. It's as though someone has come and given you a special muhurta. You complete your 60 after Shashti of the Purti, everything is over. Now one day, yes, that knowledge will come and say, oh, I will open Gita. Nothing. If 60 years you are stuck in that, the 61st year you will be more stuck into it. So, stop this procrastination. Start. Uttishtata, Jagrata, Prapya Varan Nibodhata. This is what the Upanishad says. Get up, awake, arise, come on. Start. Don't keep thinking, I will do one day, I will do one day. Then you will ask, oh, I should find out which is a good muhurta for this. The moment you think that is the best muhurta, over. I have told many a times, this class I have started in a Rahu Kalam. That is why it is going on very well. Every Saturday we are doing it only in Rahu Kalam, and it is going very smoothly, because this knowledge cannot be held by any Rahu, Ketu or anyone. Nothing. Okay? It is not at all a Kamya Karma. So we should not have all these things. When we want to learn, go. When you are hungry, do you think it is Rahu Kalam and Ketu Kalam? Nothing. You will just find out where that food is and go and just eat without even seeing how many are there yet to eat. Right? Exactly. You should become hungry for the knowledge. Start. Just get started. So, Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram. Vishnu Sahasranama. Okay. Dhyeyam Shripati Rupam Ajasram. Do Upasana. Ajasram Rupa. There are so many Rupa. It is only our system, our Shastras give. You can think, imagine anything about the God. Put any form you want, do anything you want. Human form, take it. You want animal form, take it. You want human animal form, take it. You want trees, take it. Whatever form you want, you take. The Pancha Mahabhutas, take it. No, I want to do only on that dinosaur. Okay, take. No problem. Think Bhagavan is in that dinosaur. That is good enough. No problem. Do dinosaur upasana. No problem at all. No, I want to do Shinchan upasana. Do Shinchan upasana. But do it considering Bhagavan is in Shinchan. And that is important. Right? So do it. Do some upasana. Give some quality time to think. Once you get started, एक बार उसका चस्का लग जाएगा ना, then you will do it the right way. First you will start it somehow. एक बार उसमें हो that you start liking it, then you will start searching. No, I need to do it the right way. How to do it? You will search for the right teacher. Everything will start. But first is get started. Okay. So Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram. Okay. Dhyeyam Shripati Rupam Ajasram. Is that enough? Nyeyam Sajjana Sange Chittam Sat Sangaha. Why? That Sat Sangaha only will lead to Satsangatve Nissangatvam. Nissangatve Nirmohatvam. Nirmohatve Nischalatatvam. Nischalatatve Jivana Mukti. Okay. So that Satsangaha is a starting point. Gaadi ka chavi hai. The moment you put that and start the engine, then direction, everything will start. But outside you can sit and plan for 10 days. No, I will go from here to there I will do, wo karega, ye karega, but I don't know where to put the key. Gaadi chalu kahan se hoega? So start that. So easiest way and easily available. You know, there are many people who are always ready देने के लिए, like me. So come to the class. Freely you will keep getting. That is called satsangam. There are many people who will be into bhajan. Go to bhajan, no problem. Whatever you want, wherever your mind feels good and nice, that you can do Ishvara Chintana without any quality time I can give and do Ishvara Chintana, do it. Slowly this will start improving. Okay, this will start improving. Right, then what do we do? Then Vittam cha Deena Janaya Deyam. Deena Janaya Vittam Deyam. You know, how are we born? How are we born? When we are born, how is our palm? Like this only. So till death, keep it like this only. Don't put effort to open it. Something will go away. No. Open it, give people. You don't think whether you are giving it properly. That time everyone will come and say, no, sir, you only taught in Bhagavad Gita chapter 17. We have to give to the right people the right way. Ashraddadana. No, sir, how can I give it that way? All that comes to picture only when you start giving. First give. Correct? When you enter the school, that time you should not bother. Just enter. After entering only, okay, should I wear the uniform? Then which bag I should carry? First enter. Start giving. देने का नाम ही नहीं है. रो के इनकम टैक्स देने का. कितना लोग का, how many people get acidity when they see annually so much income tax I have paid? Why? All the ways to fool everyone and yourself. Why? Once I get that money, if I save, then I have my another friend waiting, the doctor. Right? He is waiting. Whatever I have saved, I have to give him now. So why do you save? Give it off. First, be a good Samaritan. There is no point of doing any big dhanam without paying your income tax. Dharma karma, do it first. Do your duty properly, with the right attitude and with the right values. रो के मत देना. Then after that, again, you have to give people who are needy. The government is needy, give it to them. Don't ask by me giving or not giving what will happen. That is why only 1% of, tell me which other country is there where out of 130 crores, only 1% is paying the income tax. Aren't we ashamed of ourselves? Think, imagine our house to be this country and the earnings are only 1% and so many people to eat. Daridra house. Will not it be Daridra? A Daridra country we want and we talk big things. Cannot work. Don't fool ourselves. We have to pay the tax. What they are doing is a separate thing. That is their karma phala. If they swindle it, it is their problem. But we have to pay our tax. We have to pay the toll. We have to do few things which we have to do if you are staying in this country. Otherwise, pretty well go to some place where there is no tax at all. Be there. But you want to be here, but I won't pay the tax, not acceptable. Right? Then, secondly, give needy people. I've told this many a times. There is only one bracket of people who have to sustain the rest of the infrastructure. Only Grihastha Ashrama can support the rest three ashrama. The children, students, Brahmacharya Ashrama, they are not supposed to earn. They are supposed to study. Only when quality studies go there, they will come out as good people who will contribute back to the society. So they should study. Then, Vanaprastha, they have already contributed. What do you expect them to contribute? They have already contributed. Sannyasa, they are ensuring that whole system is going to be good. They cannot earn, so you will not need to take care of them. So out of 130 billion people, 130 crores, 13 billion people, tell me how many people are grihasthas who are in the age of earning. Eligibility to earn, it becomes their responsibility to ensure that the country's other people are taken care. Every child gets studies, every child gets food, every child gets a good shelter. Old people are taken care, their medical requirements are taken care. Sannyasis are taken care, they should focus only on their studies and doing something good back to the society. Very, very clearly it is a responsibility only and only of Grihastha that you earn and you distribute. And only when you distribute, only when we distribute, the country can go ahead. Deyam Deena Janaya cha Vittam. Okay, we need to give Danam. We need to give Danam. It starts hurting first. It starts hurting. Slowly as you increase it, that becomes a habit. Okay, simple and easiest way I'll tell you for Danam. Earmark per day what you will give for Danam. You can decide 10 paise, 1 rupee, 10 rupees, 100 rupees, 1000 rupees per day. Every day, that's your call. If you are an earning person, you should decide, I will give so much out of my earning as Dhanam. And sincerely, for 1 month, remove that money every day and put it into that box. Put. When you will see that there is no place in that box to put, you start becoming, oh, now I have to do something. Because if I take it and put it back in my account saying that one day I will transfer it to someone, मतलब मैं चोरी कर रहा हूँ. That removed money will not allow you to sit. You will search for someone where you will give it. The moment you start searching, see how that slowly, that small habit, वो बच्चे लोग को कुल्लड़ में डालो बोलते ना, संचय का, start slowly. Why? Once that gets filled, okay, let me open a bank account for you. Let us put it in this bank account. That's how we all learned, right? Should not we continue that way? Should not we give danam? Then you will search who is the right person. Everything will, Bhagavad Gita 17th chapter will fit. But I will not give anything. I will only have mentally one, yes, danam should be given. Danam, no, sorry. Dharmam chara, you have to do it. There is no point in talking about it. You have to do it and have to do it every day. You can't say one day in a year I will go and just give about 10,000 rupees. My danam job is over. Who wants your that 10,000 rupees? And understand that you are giving danam for yourself and not for that person who is the beneficiary. I want chitta shuddhi, so I am giving danam. Are you okay to eat only one day? Then you should be okay to give danam one day. No. So everyday danam, everyday dharmam, everyday Bhagavad Gita, everyday Nama Sahasram, everyday dhyanam, and everyday danam. Don't say I am doing dhyanam of danam. I have considered dhyanam. In my dhyanam I give danam. Not acceptable. Okay. That means both are, see, we are all very intelligent people. Perverted intelligence works faster than the right way. So, danam is actually giving. Don't qualify anything. Just have the feeling that I gave. I had something in my possession. I gave it off without any heartburn. Who is the recipient? Don't bother. What they will do? Don't bother. Once this becomes a habit, then you will start giving it to the right recipient, the right way, everything will fit in. But if you say once everything right comes, then I will give danam, even on your deathbed you will not give danam. I can tell you for sure. Okay, so start giving. Okay, the outlook changes. The way you really feel good about yourself. That much I can tell you. Once you do it, you feel, I have done my job. That is the biggest satisfaction than anything else. Okay, try it out. Try it out. Make small possible, goals, which you can do it. And you are the moral policing of it. No one is going to come and check. Like Yama Niyama, if someone is going to follow it, you are the person who is going to follow it, you are the person who is going to check it, you are the person who is the beneficiary, and you are only going to acknowledge it. No one else has the time to look at anything. Right? So for your own chitta shuddhi, look at these things, and these are simple. This has got nothing to do with I need to know Vedas, I need to do Shastras. No. It's a very simple thing. Right? So remove out time for all these. Okay. Then we continued that with pranayamam pratyaharam. So if you are now into spiritual, vishesha upasanas, special upasanas, by which I want to get more sadhana chatushtaya, more mental focus, more peace of mind, then apart from samanya dharma, I have to do certain vishesha dharma, which is pranayamam, pratyaharam, nitya vastu vicharam. Okay. Then mahadavadhanam, kurvavadhanam. So do that. Then only you will be able to get that calm, focused mind, and then this Atmajnanam can come in. So here very clearly the methods of achieving Atmajnanam, sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, very clearly the acharyas have given. Right? Good. From there, I think we have to start this, or we have completed Sukhate Kriyate. Okay. So we will start the next one, 28th one. Sukhata Kriyate Rama Bhogaha. Correct? Rama Bhogaha. Paschat Antaha Sharire Rogaha. Okay. Now don't see, this is where some knowledge of Sanskrit is important. Rama Bhogaha cannot be broken as Rama plus Abhogaha. Correct? It is Rama plus Bhogaha. What will happen? Rama abhoga. What is abhoga? No. Bhog. Abhaga. Bhoga. What is bhoga?
जो खाने का नहीं हो.
No. Bhoga. Yoga and bhoga. Join. What is bhoga? To enjoy.
Pleasure.
To enjoy. Correct?
Not
Rama
necessarily
abhoga means what?
pleasure only. It may be dukkha also. दुख भी भोग होता है.
Rama abhoga means what? Disconnect with
pleasure.
Rama. Disconnection with Rama. Do you understand? If you break it wrongly, I disconnect myself from with Ishvara. Rama abhoga. No, that is wrong. It is Rama bhogaha. Arama bhogaha. Enjoyment. Pleasure. Sentient pleasure. Correct? Sukhata kriyate Rama bhogaha. Okay. Paschadanta sharire rogaha. Yadyapi loke maranam sharanam tadapi na munchati papa charanam. Here, this author actually is very clearly indicating a very, very, very specific attribute. Okay. But apart from this, it generally means that don't get into excessive indulgence. Rama bhoga is excessive indulgence in anything, or adharmic indulgence in anything. Okay. You know what? In short, this is called as, this is my weak point. We say na, this is my weakness. Anything which you feel, hey, this is my weakness, that is called excessive indulgence. That you are not able to now control my mind and my senses. Okay, that is called Rama Bhoga.
अच्छा ये चालू है टीवी.
Okay. Now, Paschat Sharire Bhavati Rogaha. What will happen if you are into excessive indulgence? You will get Rogaha. Do we understand? Either mental indulgence or physical indulgence, whichever indulgence you say, if anything excessive, that becomes a habit, that becomes a weakness. Without that I cannot live. That ends up becoming a rogaha in me. Correct? And then I do not know how to manage it. So what will it do? It will kill me. Hantaha. It will kill me. This rogaha will kill me. Right? Suppose if you say that, oh, finally I got rid of it by dying. Now I got rid of this rogaha. Yadyapi loke maranam sharanam. If you feel that, oh, anyways, people will say, na kya hoga? Ek din mar jayega. You see, wherever there is someone is excessive smoking, excessive drinking, if you will, why cannot you look at a good quality of your life? Kya hoga? Mar jayega ek din. Right? Yadyapi loke maranam sharanam. If you take refuge to maranam, marega na. Mudhaha buddhu tadapina munchati na papa acharanam. Your body has gone, but what has happened to the karma phala of papa acharanam? That is going to sit with you. Which means you are going to become a bigger beoda in the next janma. Think about it. Right? So, we have to be very clearly, excessive indulgence should be avoided. Dharmic indulgence is allowed. That is why our dharma clearly gives proper indulgence in everything. For a particular need, then go to the next, go to the next, go to the next. Don't get stuck in one, and then that becomes your weakness. Then that takes over you. By that you will die. And if you mentally have killed yourself saying that anyway I'm going to die, Buddhu, don't forget death is not the end of your life. By doing this, you have acquired a lot of papam. That means cockroach, earthworm, all these are waiting for your next janma. Correct? So be ready for it. Or taklif. Okay? Fine. So this is the next one, which is 28th. See how it, look at it, the sequence in which they are saying. It starts with Tvaimayi Chanyatraiko Vishnu. Think everyone as one. Shatrau Mitre Putro Bandho. So now all the people, even if they are all your close people, they are all different. If you consider, you have a problem. That will lead you to Kamam Krodam Lobham Moham. That thought process will lead you there. Okay. Then you have a problem. And to remove the problem, what do you do? Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram. Suppose you don't do and continue with Kamam Krodam Lobham Moham, what will happen? Sukata Kriyate Rama Bhogaha. See, for everything it is going in a very sequential way. One is leading to the other. So it doesn't end with this Janma. It continues to carry. Okay. So that is the 28th one. Hence, please understand one thing very clearly. Artham anartham bhavaya nityam. Artham anartham bhavaya nityam. Nasti tatah sukha lesha satyam. Anartham artham nityam bhavaya. What is artham? What is artham?
Money.
Money.
Money. For what? Money for what? Security for what? Dvesha for what?
For your objective.
For the raga, desire. Correct? For the raga dvesha, the security part, artha is for what? Kama. Simple. Artham anartham. That money is anartham. Doesn't have any meaning. Consider that it is just a slave. It is not the master. It is a means to go ahead. That means it cannot take over my goals. Money is supportive to my goal. Correct? For example, if I decide that I want to do a marriage and that marriage has to be, really a big one. What do you need? You need a lot of money to spend. Right? Now, if you do everything with that money and in the whole bargain you have forgotten marriage, the marriage is messed out, what is the use of that money? You understand? It started with marriage, which is a desire, for which artha, after that the artha took over, because after every marriage, what do everyone say? Oh, finally that got over. Yes or no? Everyone in the house, the bride, the groom, the in-laws, everyone say, oh, finally the marriage got over. So you plan to do the marriage for, somehow it to get over? That means what happened? I did not focus at the marriage. I was focusing at all the other things by which artha will give now. And that becomes anartha. Are we able to get that? Artham is always anartham if it is not going to help you. And that takes a front seat. Lakshmi is always beautiful at Vishnu's heart. Remove Lakshmi from Vishnu's heart. If Vishnu is not there, that Lakshmi can sit on your head and dance. So far as you are giving the heart of Vishnu for Lakshmi, she will never dance there. Think about it. It's a very, very, very important and a very clear thing, because that is why the Acharya says, Artham, Anartham, it will come, it will go. And what all it does? Because we consider from Artham, I can purchase Sukha. Think, what is our objective? I use Artham what I have and I purchase Sukham. Yes or no? I trade this money what I have in order to get something, and that thing becomes a means of my Sukham. So this Artham is going to give me Sukham. And that is exactly the Acharya says, Anartham Mudha Nasti Sukha. Nasti Sukha Leshaha. It doesn't have even an iota of Sukha. Artham Anartham Bhavaya Nityam Nasti Tata Sukha Lesha. Correct? It doesn't have even a little Sukha in it. And that is the reality. That is the Satyam. Think. If you consider it to be a means, then you are the master. If you become the slave of money, then you are having a big problem. It is not the question of how much money you have. It is the attitude in which we are going to take care of Lakshmi, respect Lakshmi, use Lakshmi, and then with that attitude that Lakshmi is Aishwaryam and not money. You know, how we define Bhagya. I have told this many a times. What is Bhagya? What is Bhagya?
What you can enjoy.
Two different
At
people are
that-
saying something. Someone said what you can enjoy. Shama
What
showed
you enjoy
like
now.
Vibhuti. I have worn Vibhuti like that she has shown.
What you enjoy now?
What you enjoy now. So what is Bhagya? What is your destiny? Or how do you enjoy what you are destined to?
Sir,
Think.
sir, you had told a story about somebody eating food, everything is ready, and then income tax person comes. Sir, related to this Bhagya.
Correct? If you are sitting in Pakistan occupied Kashmir and fantastic food is there, only thing is anytime bomb can fall on your head. Is that Bhagya? Or I don't have a jhopadi also. Someone has given me bhiksha and I am so thankfully enjoying sitting and eating below a tree with a nice shade, very cool air, which is Bhagyam. Think. Do we understand? So we should have a very clear clarity. The ability to enjoy what you possess in that moment is Bhagyam, and not what I don't have. Not to get what I don't have, that is not Bhagyam. Aishwaryam and Bhagyam means ability to completely be satisfied with what I have, that which I have been given and endowed and given by God at that moment. I will work for something more, but today I have this, let me thoroughly enjoy it. Let me be fully happy, contented with it. And that is Bhagyam. That is the same meaning of what comes in Niyama. Santoshaha. Santoshaha. Santushta satatam yogi. See? Santushtaha satatam. Every moment yogi. Bhagyaha. That is Bhagya. If I say I have money, so I will be happy. You have seen already how many people with money are sitting with problems. That is not bhagya. They are abhaga. Right? So, artham anartham bhavaya nityam nasti tata. It doesn't have even little of sukha. Please understand that. That sukha is in my mind. If you remember the laddu story, I like laddu. Remember? So the liking of laddu is coming from me and not in the laddu. Same way I replace laddu with paisa or rupee or dollar or yen or whatever you want you say or shares. In that sukha is not there. The sukha comes from me. It gets reflected through the share like a mirror and sees back me, and seeing that I am feeling happy. It is like seeing yourself in a mirror. If I am with a frowning face and I look at the shares, I will say, itna hi mila kya? But the same share, if I say, wow, itna mil gaya, the share is going to reflect what is in your mind back to you. So, nasti sukha leshaha. Do you understand? It's a mirror. It doesn't have any quality of that sukha. That sukha is in my mind. Correct? So it is reflecting in that material and coming back to me. Not only that, putradapi dhana bhajam bhitihi. Now there, picture का विलन दिखा रहा है. First they have told the truth, अभी picture का विलन दिखा रहा है. You know what all this money can do? The person who has money will fear his wife, his children, because he will always look at them with a different view, that they are not interested in me but they are interested in my money. Putradapi dhana bhajam bhitihi. You will say that doesn't happen in our house. Correct? Then I will tell you, go to 4th shloka. So what is the 4th shloka? You know, like that it doesn't happen in our house. Everyone takes care of me. We are all so cohesive. What is the 4th shloka?
Nalini Dalat.
5th one.
Yavat.
Yavat.
Satta.
Yavat vittoparjana saktaha. Now do you understand? There vittoparjana is shown as sukha. Correct? Because I have vitta uparjana, now I get sukha. And coming to slowly from there, वहाँ से पकड़ के किधर लेके आया? That doesn't have any sukha. Think, if you say that I get everything because I am earning, nasti sukha lesha satyam. Why? Putradapi dhana bhajam bhitihi. 100% it will be there. No one will surface it out and tell. No one will bring it to the mouth. Why? Sarvatraisha vihita ritihi. The very beautiful small statement which you can add it anywhere you want. ये तो भाई परंपरागत चलते आ रहा है. सर्वत्र ऐसा विहिता रीति ही. ये रीत है, समाज का रीत है. सर्वत्र ऐसा विहिता रीति ही. So it is not in your house, but that's a general happening all around across time. So you cannot say no. If it doesn't happen in your house today, you cannot be certain it will not happen in your house tomorrow, or it had not happened yesterday. Okay, so you will have this problem. Hence, nasti sukha leshaha. Do not give any value of sukha to money, and that is why consider it to be a, money should be a very good slave, but not a good master. Same thing has been taught to us. Statistics is a good slave, but can never be a master. You make statistics as the master, the inferences coming out will be horrible. You need to take what you want and apply that statistical tool, it will work. Take the control and apply the money you want, it will work. If you allow the money to do what it needs, then gone. Are we getting? Right? We all know the value of money, but how it works. So from Artha, if you consider Artha, indirectly is saying even Kama is controlled. That means what are you doing? By just controlling these two, you are already become dharmic. Simple. Catch one. The others are already in place. किधर से प्रॉब्लम शुरू होते हैं उसको पकड़ो. The rest everything are taken care. Okay. So very clearly the acharyas have given that focus on these areas. That will one day put you down. Okay. And from this we go to the 30th, which is over. And now the acharya want to slowly close the Bhaja Govindam. So there is one shloka which is saying that Guru Charanambuja Nirbhara Bhaktaha Samsarat Achirad Bhava Muktaha Sendriya Manasa Niyamadevam Drakshasi Nija Hridayastham Devam. Give up all this mentally. You may possess millions of money. That is why Janaka Maharaja has told, he is an emperor. What he does not have. But he does not own anything. He is not bothered about it. Right? We have few politicians who are like that. They never feel the ownership that now the country belongs to them. There is a difference between country belonging to you and you being the servant of the country. Okay. So across politicians you can see that very clearly the way it is. So we have to understand. Again, these are all very relative. These are not absolute. कोई साधु संत नहीं है. But among the, agar if you take a balance and look at it in a balanced view, you can see very clearly that there is a big difference in terms of attitudes and values. And the attitudes and values are very clearly shown in acharaha. The vicharaha comes in acharaha, and that is how you see that becomes a big difference in terms of ideologies now. Right? Okay. So what you have to do? Guru Charanam Bhuja Nirbhara Bhaktaha. There is only one way after completing sadhana chatushtaya. Only one way. Guru Charanam Bhuja Nirbhara Bhaktaha. He has to depend 100% on the Guru. Like when you go to a doctor, you don't go to a doctor and say that, oh doctor, can you please show me your FRCS certificate? Then from which college have you done? Tell me which year did you pass? Let me go back and check with the college. Did you pass with just 35% or you are an 80 KT or did you get distinction? Then I will decide whether I have to come and get treatment from you. No. Right? The fact that you have decided to go to that doctor, that means it is Sharanagati to that doctor. Why? Now I know I cannot take care of this problem. I am dependent on you. Whoever you be, I am not bothered, but bring me out of this. Exactly like that, you will have to go to a Guru. Guru Charana Ambuja Nirbhara Bhaktaha. You know what is an Ambuja? Ambuja means lotus. What is Charana Ambuja?
The lotus-like feet.
Fall onto the lotus feet. Nirbhara Bhaktaha. That committed student will have to completely submit to the lotus feet of the law of the Guru. Right? Why? You know where is another place where this Guru's Mahima is given? In Guru Stotra, there is one word coming, Vedambuja. Go and look at the later on. In Guru Stotra, there will be one place, Vedambuja will come. Veda is the lotus. The lotus is not accessible to you unless it opens. And who opens? It is now. Don't imagine that in our house when there is a puja, you will get this lotus like this. Then someone will sit and start peeling like the onion, and then aisa aisa marega, vaisa vaisa karega. No. Naturally, how does it open?
The bee.
It will
Sunlight.
open only through sunlight. With sunlight, it will open, and after some time, it will close. That is a natural way for the lotus. So the Guru only opens the Vedas to you. Guru Charanambuja. He is the sun which will make this lotus to bloom. The lotus has everything. लेकिन दरवाजा बंद है, sealed है. Guru के पास चाबी है. He knows how to open the chavi, and then he knows what to do. Right? Good. So Guru Charanambuja. Hence you have to submit to a proper Parampara Guru, Sampradaya Guru, not to anyone who has just in the name suffix as Guru. Don't go to Nityananda Swami Guru and say Guru Charanambuja Nirbhara Bhaktaha. Then I will tell you, go there and tell him Artham Anartham Bhavaya Nityam. You don't have to open a Kailasha. Why Artham Anartham Bhavaya Nityam? Correct? Guru Charanambuja Nirbhara Bhaktaha. You have to go and fall onto the lotus feet of the Lord, the Guru. Why? Samsarat Bhava. Samsarat Achirat Bhava Muktaha. Chira. Chira is Chiram Jeevitam. Young. Always young. Achiram means what? How many years? For time immemorial. आगे का samsarat muktaha bhava. He can only break this bondage of your punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Okay. Like when you go to the doctor, you'll say, doctor, only you can remove this problem of mine. I am ready to do whatever you want. I am a perfect vegetarian. I am a vegan. But if you tell me every day that I have to take bath in milk, I will do it if you tell me that is the only solution. Because I have a basic problem now. So you will keep everything away. I don't mind having little arishtam which has got alcohol in it. I can, what oil? Cannabis oil. I will take anything what you tell. But now you relieve me. Like that, Bhava Sagara Tarane, you have to go to the Guru. Because only he can give you this particular medicine. Sendriya Manasam Niyamadevam. Very, very important. Simply if you go to the Guru without this, Guru will say, Chal bhag, mere paas time nahi hai. Please go. Because you will understand only that language now. If he has to speak to you, you have to understand that language. Why? Sa Indriya Manasa Niyamat. Only with Shama Dama, if you go to the Guru, it will work. If you go in front of the Guru and say, hey, hi man, can you teach me this Atma Vidya? He will say, get lost. That's all. Correct? We have to know what we have to do, how. Sa Indriya Manasa Niyamat Eva. See the word used. Only by this. No other way you can try. You try any other way, this Guru will not be effective. It is on your eligibility of Shama the Shatka Sampatti, Shama and Dama, Manasa Indriyat Eva. If you completely control it, Drakshyasi Nija Hridayastham Devam. He will make you to see the Lord within you. To see that Lord within me is to know that Atmajnanam, where I have been searching for him all around. He will turn and like a mirror of the Shastra Darpana, show the Lord in my own Hridaya, and he will teach me this Atmajnanam by which it will work for me. Clear? So in this 2 lines very clearly. Karma yoga, upasana yoga, sadhana chatushthaya sampatti, guru vedanta vakyadishu vishwasa shraddha, and tadanantaram shravanam mananam nididhyasana anantaram jnanam nishtha, and then moksha, straight. How beautifully in 2 lines everything has got nicely combined. Think about it. Guru charanambuja nirbhara bhaktaha samsarat achirat bhava muktaha samsarat drakshasi nija hridayastham devam. So if I have to break this up, I will put it this way. Indriya manasa niyatam evam bhaktaha guru charanambuja nirbharaha tadanantaram guru drakshasi nija hridayastham devam tatra samsarat achirat bhava muktaha. Don't try to write. Be with me with these words. You will be able to get the link. This is called Anvaya. I am breaking it to give you a prose form. Let me repeat it. Yaha indriya cha manasena saha niyamad evam guru charanambuja nirbhara yaha bhaktaha yachati tatra tam gurum nija hridayastam devam bhaktam drakshyasi cha samsarat achirat bhava muktaha dadati. Sir, it was a very good play. Sixer मारा सर. समझ में आया कि बाउंसर गया? What does it mean now? I can see that we are not enjoying this Sanskrit stuff of yours.
इंद्रिय आणि मन नियमासहित गुरुच्या लोटस चरणावर भक्ती केली की तो गुरु स्वतःच्या हृदयात
कंटिन्यू
स्वतःच्या हृदयात
नाही तो ते गुरु आपल्या हृदयात
स्थान देईल.
जे ईश्वर आहे ते आपल्याला दाखवून या भवसागरातनं आपल्याला मुक्ती मिळवून देणार.
राईट, थँक्यू.
करेक्ट?
येस.
Okay, yes. Very good. Then comes the last two, which are actually the closure. So slowly starting from Bhaja Govindam, ending up into moksha. Okay. And Moodah kaschana vayyakarane karano dugrin karana adhyayana dhurinaha Srimad Shankara Bhagavat शिष्यैहि बोधित आसीत चोदित करणः कश्चन डुग्रिन्करणाध्यायनं धुरीणः मूढः. कश्चन certain अध्याय, certain just और रट्टा मारने का है ना, डुग्रिन करने that grammar learning. Okay, certain adhyayana means we are talking of materialistic learning, any material learning. Okay, dhurinaha moodaha is useless and you remain a fool. Vayyakaranaha, okay, it is a waste, vyartha hai. Okay, and leave that. Then what to do? Srimad Shankara Bhagavat Shishyaihi, become a disciple of Srimad Shankara Bhagavat Padacharya, and then what? Bodhita Chodita Karanaha Asid. Okay, so he says now leave that. Bodhita, understand that how to inquire. Chodita Karanaha, that Karanaha, you know, Karanani, what is the Karanam? What is Karana? Instrument. Which instrument if I use, I will get the knowledge. So this Acharya will teach an instrument how to make an inquiry and use Shastra to give you an answer. Okay.
Karanam.
That is why our Vedas are called, what is it called? Chodana Lakshanabhyam. The way of learning Vedas itself is you have to make an inquiry. That inquiry will lead you in the Vedas to get your answer. If you remember Tattvabodha, the first shloka, second line, first half. What is that?
Sudevi Indra.
Second part of second line. Vasudevendra Yogindram Natva Jnana Pradam Gurum Mumukshunam Hitarthaya Tattvabodha Abhidiyate. What is Abhidiyate? Abhidanam. I will teach you the method to make an inquiry to understand the Tattvabodha. Correct? So here also very clearly it is Chodita Karane. Chodita Karanaha Asid Bodhitaha. So I will use the instrument to make an inquiry and get that Atma Jnanam. So it is basically an answer to the person. When if you look at the start, see this had to be included just to close this last shloka. We started with when Acharya was going, there was an old person who was teaching grammar, and then that lota falls down, and then see he will say Om Om. See how the sound of Om is coming, and then he will say Dugran Karane, start the grammar again. So Acharya comes, says Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. So it is now again referring back to this person and saying that, oh my dear, how will this Dugrin Karane help you? It is completely a waste of time. Better than that, if you are convinced with this Bhaja Govindam shlokas, you please drop down this Dugrin Karane, become the student of Shankara Bhagavat Padacharya, who will teach you the Atma Jnanam, and then your goal in life will be achieved. Okay, so now it is connecting back to that story where it started, and then it ends with the last shloka, which is Bhaja Govindam.
So one little
Bhaja
clarification I wanted to have. Like Karana word is used, so Bodhit and Chodit. Chodit is for senses, right?
Huh?
And Bodhit could be Antakarna, because
What?
it is from, with the help of Antakarna we are trying to
No,
understand.
nothing of this. Chodana Lakshana Bhyam.
Is senses.
No, who
right?
said senses?
No, I'm asking.
No, it is not senses.
Okay.
It is
But
the
instrument of getting knowledge.
No. Don't your गाड़ी को दूसरा किधर लेके गया? Don't. It is the way to do the right inquiry. Chodana Lakshana Bhyam is called the right way to do inquiry, and through that inquiry only, using that instrument, the right pramanas, the knowledge will come in.
Acha. Okay.
It has nothing to do with Stula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, nothing. You have been doing
I think I misunderstood instruments of knowledge karke. So
No. It is,
Yeah.
we have
Okay.
to use the instrument to get Shravanam, which is by inquiry.
Right.
Okay, the right
Yeah.
knowledge, instead of simply taking a knowledge what is given, make the inquiry with a clear focus so that the right knowledge will come, and that will help you to drop the wrong knowledge what you have, or that
Yes.
ignorance. Okay,
Yes.
so that is
Thank you,
what it
sir.
is telling here. Now, then the last one is, that is Charpata Panjarika Stotram. It is Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate. Again the same line. Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika, Dukkha Nivartyartam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, He Mudhamate, Govindam Bhaja, Namasmaranad Anyamupayam. Other than Ishvara Namasmaranat, is there any other upayam? Pashyamo, nahi pashyamo, bhavatarane. That means completely submit to the Lord, and with that mind, go ahead, learn. That is the only way to get moksha, no other way. If you want a good guru, Bhaja Govindam. No other answer. Only if the Lord decides, you will get the right guru. Because neither the student is capable of knowing whether the guru is right. Do you have a questionnaire? Sir, you please fill up all this and then I will decide whether you are my right guru. Same way, the teacher also doesn't have how to select the right student. What will the teacher see? No, you get your Kundali. Let me see whether moksha is there written on to you. Then only I will take you. Tell me if the teacher does that. You go to an acharya and the acharya says, "Ek kaam karo, tumhara Kundali leke aao." I take, this IIT and all that, what is that place in Rajasthan? Kota में. They will say, इतना रहेगा तो ये तुमको अंदर एंट्री मिलेगा क्लास में, नहीं तो क्लास में एंट्री नहीं है. Correct? Same way, does this acharya tell, get your kundali, let me see whether moksha is there in your kundali, then only I will take you. I don't want to become a useless acharya who doesn't have proven track record, because always, I need to ensure that whoever comes in have to get the PhD and then bhavatarane muktaha, and then only I will. Is it possible? ठीक है. दैट मीन्स वो नारियल तोड़ के अब जब बहुत सारा करवंटी अलग अलग रखा है, ओनली भगवान नोस कौन सा किसका जोड़ी है, कौन सा शिष्य गुरु का जोड़ी है, कौन सा मियाँ बीवी का जोड़ी है. ओनली भगवान नोस दैट. दैट इज व्हाई यू हैव टू प्रे टू हिम दैट गिव द राइट थिंग at the right time. You know what is right for me. I am totally dependent on you, and once you give it to me, I know for sure that it will not be wrong at all. Whatever you give, I accept. But I continue to do my effort. I do very clearly. I do nitya vastu vivekaha. Go to the right teacher. I put my effort. After that, I leave it to you. Correct? So with that, slowly we are able to complete this. By God's grace, we are able to complete the Bhaja Govindam also, and to take and restructure some of the shlokas based on the topic. Okay, we are rearranging certain shlokas for similar topics, and that is what, if you are referring to what I have sent you, you will be able to see that पुनर्जन्म भीतिः कर्मणा मोक्षः नास्ति गोविंद स्मरणम is the first aspect. The moment I tell that, you should be able to know what it is. And which are the shlokas? Bhaja Govindam, Punarapi Jananam. These two are the shlokas which are connected to this particular topic. Then Vitteshana Tyaga Kartavyaha. Vitteshanayascha Lokeshanayascha in, it will come in Upanishad. Ishana is what? To stick. Vitta is prosperity. Sticking to material. Artham, anartham. Okay. वित्तेषण त्यागः कर्तव्यः मूढजहीः धनागमतृष्णा. Okay, number 2, and artham anartham bhavaya nityam, number 29. Okay, then kamatyagaha kartavya. See, each one is now giving you what to do. This gives you a very clear how to apply this. First is artham anartham, arthatyagaha, vittatyagaha. Now it is kamatyagaha. Nari stanabaranabhidesham and sukata kriyate rama bhogaha. Then anitya mithya jivanam, sorry. Anityam mithya jivanam. This whole life is anityam and mithya. There are many shlokas in that, starting from nalini dalagata jalamati taralam, then yavad vittoparjana saktaha, then yavat pavano nivasati dehe, then balastavat krida saktaha, then kate kanta kaste putraha, then vayasi gate kaha kama vikaraha, ma kuru dhanajana yauvana garvam, kastvam koham kuta ayataha. All this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 23 are all related to anitya mithyatvam jivanam. Getting it? Arey, you all are students. There is not a discourse going on. समझ में आ रहा है ना? I can see blankness. मैं इधर चालू है. There is nothing new which I am taking. It's just reclassifying the shlokas into various headings. Correct? Which are going to be useful. When you look at it from this way, it becomes very easy to implement it. Then,
So what is the third thing you said? Artha tyaga, vitta tyaga, and third one?
first one is,
Artha tyaga.
first topic is punarjanma bhiti,
Punarjanma.
karmana mokshaha nasti, govinda smaranam. You can put that heading and you can put shloka number 1, 2. That is enough. Then you refer what you want. If you want to write it. You see, it is there which I have given. But then you have to open it and see.
Yes.
Otherwise, if you open only your notes, better write on the notes also now. Up to you. Karmana mokshaha nasti, punarjanma bhiti, govinda smaranam. First heading. Karmana mokshaha nasti. Write in English if you can't write in Sanskrit. Govinda smaranam. Shloka 1 and 21. Next one. Vitteshana tyagaha kartavya. Vitta ishana tyagaha kartavyaha. Two and 29. Third one. Kamatyagaha kartavya. Kamatyagaha kartavya. Shloka 3 and 28. Next one is Anitya Mithya Jivanam. Anitya Mithya Jivanam. Shloka number 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 23. These are the numbers as per what text I have given. And hopefully when you read that, you will know that shloka is connecting to this topic. You all have that much of knowledge now. Then, Satsanga Mahima Phalam. Satsanga Mahima Phalam. 9, 13, 31. Next, Asha Doshaha.
Sir, earlier one, which numbers, third sloka?
Earlier ones, Satsanga Phalam.
Yes, sir.
Sushil, please mute. Sushil Chandar, please mute. I am unable to mute you. He has already gone from Satsanga to Nissanga. Okay, yeah. The previous one is Satsanga Mahima Phalam, which is 9, 1, 3, 13 and 3, 1, 31. The next one is Asha Doshaha. So Asha is a doshaha. The shlokas are 12, 15, 16. Then Mithyacharaha, hypocrisy. 14, 1, 4. Jatilo Mundi Lunchitakeshaha. Then next one, Jnanat eva muktihi. Only by knowledge one can get muktihi, freedom. Jnanat eva muktihi. One shloka 17. Kurute Ganga Sagara Gamanam. Then Jnani Mahima. The charger, I think. One second. I need the charger. Jnani Mahima. That's it. Jnani Mahima is 18, 19 and 22. See, if we switch off, I will again reconnect. I have to charge my laptop. Then Sadhanani, you can write down. Jnani Mahima. 18, 19, 22. Yeah, okay. Then Sadhanani. 20, 26, 27 and 30. 20, 26, 27, 30. Then the last one, Sarvatma Darshanam. Sarvatma Darshanam. Seeing oneness in everything. 24 and 25. Okay, so that gives a clarity of how these topics are there. Although it is strewn in a different way, if you bring it together, then it gives a lot of meaning. You can even put this into a proper format, right from going from this to this and logically coming to moksha and freedom. Clear? Is that clear? Yeah. So this is about. With this, I think we will be able to conclude Moha Mudgaraha, a very important, which gives the right values, the right attitudes and the sadhanas required, so that Viveka and Vairagya will automatically start improving. So they are the sadhanas for Viveka and Vairagya. To get much more sharper in this Viveka and Vairagya. The more Vairagya comes, Viveka will help. The more Viveka and Vairagya will come, Mumukshutvam will develop. And obviously, if these three are developing, that means you have to understand Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti is anyway improving. That is, otherwise this will not happen. Okay, good. Now if you all have any questions, you all can ask me. So this will be probably the last one session for Bhaja Govindam, Moha Mudgaraha. We will start Sadhana Panchakam in the next session. So any questions on Moha Mudgaraha and Bhaja Govindam, you can ask me. Okay. There are no specific questions. You have anything? Anyone has a question? No. Okay. So, anyone has a question? Unmute and ask. I will not know.
No, sir, no questions.
Okay.
Sir, I am not getting unmuted. Can you hear me, sir?
I can clearly hear you. You are always unmuted.
Sir, so this finding a guru is totally based on the grace of God.
Okay. So, is that a statement or is that a question?
Yeah, means nothing else has to be done. Only you have to do a wholehearted prayer to get a guru. That is the meant by.
Yeah, but you have to put effort also, right? The guru will not come to you.
Yeah.
You have to go to the guru, right?
Yeah.
So when you say you have to pray, you have to put efforts and then pray that your efforts are going to be fulfilled.
Okay.
So you will see, it's something very similar to when you go to a doctor the first time. You do an inquiry about the doctor. Same way, everyone, even before coming to this class, you would have spoken to 4 people. Are, have you attended? How is this, sir? Yeah. So you do all those things. These are efforts.
Yeah.
Then you do your checks and then you will say, oh, theek hai. Then after that, maybe 1 or 2 classes, you will sit and see whether it is working or not. Like that, you would have gone off from couple of gurus. Why? Arey, mera jamta nahi hai ye style jamta nahi hai. I don't understand it. I understand it. Arey, ye to ekdam hi-fi hai. This is for babies. No, I am of a different. So there are various requirements by each person. So they also they evaluate the guru. The guru evaluates the student, and that's an ongoing process. But that fitment to be proper, the right guru and the right shishya coming together, that is purely God's grace.
Yes, sir.
And when you say God's grace, it is your karma phala which is getting fructified. If that much of karma phala is there, that much of sadhana chatushtaya is there, then the right guru will come. Till that, you will be just searching and actually abusing gurus.
So, what is our part which we should do?
You submit and start searching and learning. I mean, do your sadhana chatushtaya. Daily pray, oh Bhagavan, give me a good guru.
To improve upon our sadhana chatushtaya.
What else can do? Is there anything else in your hand?
No, sir.
Even after getting that guru, for example, now we are sitting in this class. How do you know this guru is right? You will only pray that, oh, let me understand what he is teaching. Let my mind be focused on it. Let he be clear. Let him clarify the doubts very simple and easy way. I should get convinced by it. So this is what you can pray maximum. Suppose it doesn't happen, you will say, no yaar, mera jamta nahi hai. Wavelength is not matching. That is called wavelength not matching. Or kya hai? You will slowly slip one day. Then you will stop coming. By the time देखा दूसरा किधर तो भी अरे बिसेन साहब किधर है अरे हाँ नहीं अभी थोड़ा इधर अटेंड कर रहा हूँ. And then some people have a fad that they will keep changing every week or every 15 days. Naya guru fashion. They will not achieve anything. That is for sure. Okay.
Thank you,
Put efforts. The effort should be with the right direction. Efforts which should be with conviction. Efforts will be with full submission. And Ishvara Pranita that I am putting my best. Now God, it is left to you for the rest. If my karma phala is going to get fructified, the right guru will come. Otherwise, और एक गुरु के साथ धक्का खाना पड़ेगा मुझे. But वो धक्का खाने का नहीं है. Please understand that that knowledge what you get that this guru is not correct. itself is a knowledge. Huh?
Itself is a knowledge.
हाँ, तो किधर धक्का नहीं खाता है. It is a need which God fulfills before
Rather,
going to the right guru.
These are necessary dhakkas which will lead you to the right place in due course of time.
Correct. So there is nothing wrong. We only feel कि धक्का खाया है बोल के, but that was necessary. As per God's will, it is necessary.
धक्का खाने के बाद शाना होना चाहिए.
वो पता नहीं है, वो शाना हुआ तो बोला धक्का खाएगा ना. सी कौन बोलते धक्का खाया? जो शाना हुआ है
वही बोलते.
जो रोज धक्का खाते रहेगा तो he will not say अभी शाना हुआ है ना. He will say no, even now I am शाना only. धक्का खाया बोलेगा ही नहीं. Okay. Now, if there is no any other question.
Yes, sir. 1 to 13 is attributed to Adi Shankara. Then next 14 are to his disciples. What is attributed? So last 4 are again attributed to Adi Shankara, sir.
See, I have no idea. There are many books talking many things.
Yes.
Then again, whatever people are seeing is what books are available with them to teach. Frankly, who said it actually is not important. What is said is clearly important. So let it be Adi. I mean, I am sure that you will not see that some of these are much more valuable than what actually Adi Shankara has said in the first 12 or 13. Correct? So the value is in the shloka and not who has said the shloka. So changes will be there. There are so many books, including there are shlokas, there are changes in shlokas also. Okay. Some other Adi Shankara's kritis, if you take, the shloka itself changes in between. And meaning fits properly. Kya karega? So these are all not documented ones. So no one knows what is correct, what is wrong. But there is a general idea that 12 are by Adi Shankara. And then it goes on. Someone says, no, the first one chodo. Second to 12, that means 13 are Adi Shankara. Then 14. Many variations are there. Don't bother about it. I do not know. Neither I am interested to know.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any other question? Your voice is getting broken. Your voice is getting broken, Megha. Repeat. You repeat. Yeah, keep saying.
In this you mentioned that he daily chanting or the Gita, Bhagavad Gita. So what if we two adhyayas, only 2 adhyayas basically? So is it okay?
Sorry, I didn't understand that last part. That I know the reference what you are saying. Bhagavad Gita chanting is clear. What is the question?
Sir, there is some issue from my end. I like the question later.
I just can't hear you at all. Can anyone else hear clearly? No, none of us are able to hear what you are. What is your question?
We can't hear.
There is some problem in hearing.
We can't understand your question. Reference I have understood. It is Bhagavad Gita chanting you are mentioning. I am clear. But what is the question?
We can try putting it on chat, Megha.
I don't know where she's gone. Oh, what doing Danam by people? Some audio issue. Okay, yeah. Type your question. Yeah, you can type your final part of the question. Okay, in the meantime, as she is typing the question, I wanted one more thing to be quickly discussed. It's already 11:20. We should not be pulling on quite a lot. But then because it's the end of Moha Mudgara, I don't want to take it and drag it to the next week. If you would have seen the WhatsApp on the motorcycle versus the comment which has come on the motorcycle. One saying it is Angam Galitam Paritam Mundam the other person saying it is pure love. Okay. Do people feel it is pure love? Do people feel it is pure love? Or it is Angam Galitam? There's basically there is a big understanding difference in both the points. Huh? Anyone who has seen that?
Sir, I looked it as a...
No, you have already said, sir. Bisen Saab, you have said, and Shamal, both of you all have said. आप लोग को जो बोलना था आपने बोल दिया. Now the question is others who have understood what you have said. If there is no one who wants to say anything on it, then I would say something. Okay. Angam Galitam Palitam Mundam is very clearly looking inward to the person and that person feeling. It is not a third person looking at you and telling. That Asha, I should myself feel that it is there in me, although my age is going, but that desire is not reducing. Correct? And this is clearly depicted in that particular motorcycle related stuff, where that old person did not have any such desire. He never went and said that please bring the motorcycle to me. It was the son who went and bought and enkindled the fire called desire in this old person, and this old person fell a prey to it. How will one fall a prey to it? Unless it is still there, unsatisfied in the mind. Think about it. If he was a satisfied person by driving that motorcycle, he will say, it's okay, I've had enough of it. You bought it, you enjoy it now, I'm okay with it. But no, the person who could not get up and walk sat on the motorcycle. Huh? See how much especially you have to see old people to know this. Once there is a desire, the body starts like a miracle. They will be like a dead log. Suddenly that desire comes, the whole body will start working, acting, everything. Why? It is the mind is pushing it. Okay? And this is what desire can do. Very, very clearly, this is what desire can do. Now, coming from the point which Bisen sir is saying, it is just pure love. And I totally disagree. It is nothing called son's love. Not at all. Because the son is not giving something to the father which the father has asked for. The son wants to get a brownie point from his father. Please understand it very clearly. This becomes a very nice intellectual way of justifying called pure love. Sorry, this is not pure love. This is arthakamaha. This is completely ishana. This is bonded love. This is a bondage. Be very clear. Because simple. He could have just told about it, not bought it. Why did he bring? To show that I am caring about you, Father, and I want you to acknowledge it before you die. So it is a selfish desire by the son which prompted him to bring this, for which he went out of the way, then removed also the plate, then separately showed that plate first, bought the desire in the father, okay, It is a very, very nice way where emotionally weak people will feel this as love. I am making a very, very strong statement here. Emotionally weak people will see it as love, but Nitya Viveki will see it as a bondage and will see it as a problem in me which is surfacing out. It is a view. We have to see the view. We have to agree that I am okay for this view. I am not ready for this view. I am not matured enough for this view. No problem. Slowly with time maturity will come. But the view has to be very clear. The view cannot be colored. Okay. So by no way this can be called as pure love. It is completely an action which is shown for getting shabashi, acknowledgement by the son. And clearly if you look at that example and the quotation given was not at all from the side of the son, it was from the side of the father. If you keep the son away and if you just imagine the motorcycle and the father, very clearly, even at this age when a person cannot stand, that desire and that all the impressions of young age is so active. Physically I am not able to, but mentally I am very, very active. And this is bondage. This is clearly bondage. This is my view. I would leave it to you all to think the way you want. And exactly as I say that every student should make an inquiry, you have the freedom to look at whichever view you want. Okay. But I will not color whichever way you look at it. I will not color this as pure love, because this is defaming pure love. Pure love will not have a color. This is very clearly a colored love, which is an attachment. Okay, chalo. Now coming to Megha's question, you are chanting 12th and 15th every day, perfectly okay. But 12th and 15th are not just enough, because that is only one portion of Bhagavad Gita. You can't be attached to just two just chapters and say that no. It has to be all together. If you like the 12th and 15th, you can chant it every day, but don't forget the others. It is like थाली दिया तो सिर्फ मैं खीर पीते रहूंगी क्योंकि खीर मुझे पसंद है. Finally, it will lead to indigestion. So you'll have to have everything, and kheer if you like it और एक वाटी extra आगरा का पी लेना कोई problem नहीं है. But खाना पहला खाना ज़रूरी है. You'll have to see each chapter, because as if you would have seen the summary of Bhagavad Gita, you cannot exclude any chapter, because only then it is complete. Okay, and when Acharya says Bhagavad Gita Kinchid Adita, he never said your liked chapters Kinchid Adita. He said complete Bhagavad Gita Kinchid Adita. So you can't exclude anything. Don't exclude anything. You can read this every day, but also don't forget the other chapters. Okay, it's already 11:30. I would want to stop it. If there are any questions, we will still take it up. Next Saturday, we'll take that up and then continue. Don't worry. 5-10 minutes we'll give for Bhaja Govindam and then continue. Okay?
Sir,
yeah.
Sir, I don't have any question related to Bhaja Govindam. Just one question related to Saturday night class. Sir, if you answer in that class, it is fine. Saturday night, Tattva Bodha, and that new class which you have started.
No, in that what?
Sir, just I wanted to know, you were explaining about shloka and mantra.
Yeah, that all will come in that chapter.
Yeah.
In that it will come.
Yeah, so sir, you have finished explaining. I had one doubt in that. If you answer in that class, it's fine, sir. How to identify between shloka and mantra? Which is shloka and which is mantra?
Okay, yeah, okay.
So in that class will do.
Okay, yeah. Anything else? Okay then. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri